Shepard.
Rex.
Hello. How are we doing? Can you hear me okay? Can we see the game in a moment? Give it a second. I'm choking on my tea as always. When I'm always a few seconds delayed here, so when it does show up... Okay, there we go. Nice. How are we? If I can be honest, I can't say I'm really... It's been one of those days, right? It's been one of those days where there has been no day. I I got up, I'm getting breakfast, I've got the day off, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a whole day off. I can goon as much, game as much as I want. Nothing will stand in my way. And then, you know, I get a phone call from Dad. Hey, you want to go for a walk? Alright, fine, it's a nice day. We'll go for a wee hill walk. Not a long one. I'm not like hanging about afterwards, not going out for lunch or anything. Just walk home. Right, back home. It's already 3 o'clock. Okay, I guess we'll play a little bit of Skyrim. That's what I'm playing at the moment. Killed a few wolves. And then suddenly it's 5 o'clock and I need to get ready for streaming. Like, that was it. That's my day. It's all gone. So, like, I wasn't massively in the mood to stream, is basically what I'm saying. But we are, of course, streaming Mass Effect, and so that has improved my mood. When I just remember that fact, we get right back into the mood again. Mondays, yeah. I mean, Mondays for me, I'm a day off, so I'm not exactly like the rest is. Working folks, real jobs. Mass Effect Monday. I mean, this is work enough, right? HD stands for Hello, Darlings. Hello, yourself. Right, I remember what we're doing now. We were, very, very quickly before I had to go pick up uni, we were trying to slash out the first of the crime lords that we've been sent to hunt down. Just a side quest. Just really fill in space because we were not going to be starting the main quest like 20 minutes before I had to end stream. Saying that, what should we do? What should we do? Should we just finish this side quest first? And then get on to the main event? I'm sure we can manage that. Back to the Normandy. I'm here to redeem my daily bloke. It's Herbert Dashwood Sr. Yeah, I've not got that system that Lily has set up on their Twitch. So if you want to redeem your Red Scott character, just just pretend that I have a button that you can spend 200 bits for, and then I'll give you a random character. There you go. All right, where's the next planet we're going? Hostile takeover. Finish the crime lords. The two crime lords are located in the Han system. Minus 200 bits. Oh, you got Grobabo, 5th fighter of the Universe 11 team for the all-time tournament. Here's his famous quote. There's your character. Also, trivia for Grobabo, his name was censored as unsuitable for a custom character in Xenoverse. Even though, if you log into that fucking game, about half the fucking player characters are just called Mr. the N-word. And I'm not meaning literally Mr. Insert the blank. Insert the blanks yourself. Fucking piece of shit game. Right, let's go. I have countless screenshots on my console, so I can't share them here, of just Max Stone standing next to a character whose name is just a slur. So many times. Hold on. We have found something. On screen. The Worthington is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design, configured... Okay, it's a freighter. The thrusters are cold, and it is adrift off the orbit of the star. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Don't shoot! This man is not Grobabo. Who should we bring? Come on, Garrus. Who of the 4 companions will we choose?
Looks like the ship's deserted.
Most of the systems seem to be disabled. Only basic life support appears to be functioning.
You know, after playing so much Skyrim recently, it's a breath of fresh air to have companions who actually, like, talk, you know, about the current situation, rather than just me walking into a bandit nest and having somebody go, my father used to be a blacksmith, but I thought I'd pick up adventuring for life. Shut up! It's a nice day here, about 16 American, 15 real currency. Yeah. That's nice. Actually, it's probably not that far off that here. I mean, it's a bit cooler now because we're into the evening, but it's currently still 12 degrees.
That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap.
It's ghosts.
Perimeter secured.
We'll just pop them rather than have them pop us.
Perimeter secured.
What is this? I actually don't remember. I mean, to be fair, as we've already seen now, there are a bunch of these freighters in the game, and they're all the exact same. So forgive me for getting them mixed up. Which one's which? Because I don't remember what the deal is with this particular ship.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
What? I agree. Gotta bring Caden and the racist on some missions, surely. Oh, don't worry, they'll be certainly coming on one mission.
They say Jacob's gone.
Their last.
His brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry.
Alright, so this woman, Julia, is simping for Jacob.
Some meds to calm down, but I didn't take
Jacob's
them. I can't.
on life
Not until I
support
figure
because
out
of
a way to
something.
help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
See, they don't want Jacob to be hooked up to a machine for the rest of his life because we are correctly very anti AI in the future here. We don't want algorithmically generated personality. Fucking Studio Ghibli Jacob. Death to all AIs except for the ones that I'm friends with. That's basically the side the subtitle of the series, isn't it? Well, Liara's taken many an arrow to the knee.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
I do not see any brain activity on the readouts. He is dead. This body is just an empty shell.
You gonna eat that?
No point leaving him there like a vegetable.
It is your decision, Shepard. But perhaps we should wait until we have more information before we do anything.
Ah, fucking medical professional over here. It's exceptionally windy where I am. We have Union flag bunting up for VE Day, and it's going mental. I'll be honest, when I first read that a minute ago, I thought you'd said a Union flag burning, and I was like, based. Is this just like a local holiday for you guys? Burning the flags.
Make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Better warn the captain. Given how Tory my area was until the last election, no. I would have guessed. Oh, hello! It's Julia! Hey, what are you doing here? Get fucking stasis. Fucking draw funny things on her face. Okay. Well, she got the Fallout 1 plasma death treatment, so, you know, there you go. Well, the moral of the story is never care about other people. Otherwise, it drives you nuts. Right, turn off the machine.
That was the compassionate thing to do, Shepard.
I know. And yet, strangely, it was the renegade choice to turn off the machines. That's why I never got the anger over Dragon Age 2's reused assets, because Mass Effect 1 did the same thing. Then again, when DA2 came out, they should have had money out the ass to avoid that. Honestly, like, we said this during the Dragon Age 2 streams as well. That game could have avoided so much controversy and hassle if they just named it something else. Rather than, this is the sequel. Just call it, like, Dragon Age Kirkwall. Or Dragon Age, Champion, or something. And there was a couple of good ideas we came up with at the time, I remember.
Negative contacts.
Especially given the fact that there has never been another numbered sequel in that series. You've got Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age Veilguard, and then Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age, The Return of Jafar. Number 1. Number 2. It was originally called Dragon Age Exodus. Well, there you fucking have it. It's probably an EA thing, right? It's like, no, we gotta make sure they know it's the new big sequel. Probably because the first game's success was so unsurprisingly successful. it probably brought a lot more attention to it from the up tops. Now if we're making a new game, you gotta market it right. Yeah. Dragon Age Forbidden West, sure. Righty. We are in this system for something else. This was just a wee tangent. Quick scan all the scannable stuff. You know the drill. I haven't done this asteroid belt already, have I? Maybe this is the one asteroid belt in the game that doesn't have anything to scan because we've already got a starship there. Okay, fine. That's a bit weird. I do mean there's like one asteroid belt that I could... I'm pretty sure that doesn't have anything. Unless I've been here before. There's also no planet. Which has me a little bit concerned. Let me just double check my... You know what this game really needed, and they should have maybe done this for the remaster, the Legendary Edition. Have the journal accessible from the galaxy map. Because when you forget what planet you're looking for, you have to leave the map, load out, check your journal. Right. Hand system of the Gemini Sigma cluster and the disk system of a different cluster, Hades Gamma. There's my mistake. I thought it was two systems in the same cluster. Hades Gamma. There we are, just next door. And it was the Dis balls something. Last Monday was supposed to have severe thunderstorms and possible tornadoes, but it trended north, so the northern part of the state got a few tornadoes instead. Well, fuck them, because they ain't you. That's the American way. I almost said Dragon Age Journey to the West, but then thought that doesn't sound like the Horizon sequel. No, I think that might be something else. Robot Monkey King. Nearum, Farum, wherever you are. Shut the fuck up. Where's this planet? Which one is it? It's always the last one you look at. It's always the last one. That's the Goku story. Yeah, that's the story they based off of Dragon Ball. Alright, we'll bring the racist. Come to think of it, we've not actually, like, spoken to her enough yet to prove the accusations. Well, the northern part of the state is mostly Republican, so... Fuck, I forgot. What have I missed? Not much. We're just on our way to deal with the second crime lord, because we killed the first one just at the end of last week. But we got a little sidetracked because we found a abandoned freighter drifting in space, and all it was there was some guy hooked up to life support, and his crazy girlfriend was trying to keep him alive. Nothing too important. Nothing too important. Just the most important event of those people's lives. Nothing but a blip on the radar to Shepard and co. And we're just talking about Dragon Age 2. And how it really should have had a better name. Oh, I wish there was a percentage on the systems. Like, oh, that would make so... Oh, that would be so much simpler. Like, when I'm doing the completionist runs, which I hate to say I have done far more times than is, like, healthy for the average human brain. When you're trying to scan all the systems... Have I found all the Turian insignias in this system? Have I found all of the Matriarch's writings yet? And you're just going system by system, rechecking every fucking planet that you've already done. Yeah, there's definitely a few quality of life things they could have and really should have implemented. But hey ho. Hey son, have you found all the Solarian dog tags yet? Dragon Age, the Age of Dragons. EA has just announced Dragon Age 5. When are we gonna get to the Dragon Age? There's a distinct lack of dragons in the first one, anyway. To be honest, okay, they upped the amount of dragons game by game. They heard the complaints. I don't know who was complaining, I'm just making people up. What do we got here? So it's yet another mine. This one's just full of people wading around in ankle-deep water like a bunch of fucking savages. Go, go, go! Enemies everywhere! Go, go, go! Enemies everywhere! Oh, Ashley, you are gonna have like 1,000,000 points to spend because I never use you. Let's get shield boosts. Let's just focus on assault rifles. You're not going to be using anything else. Let's be honest here. Oh, immunity is a good one. You can go ahead and slap that immunity on right now. In fact, you both can. Oh, volume okay. I assume so. Nobody said anything yet, but you know how it is. You know how you people are. You never tell me until I've already made an ass of myself. Immunity! Sniper. What have I got? I got nothing on my sniper skills. I've not leveled up enough. Talk about false advertising. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Plenty of Skyrim, very little Elder Scrolls. Literally never seen one in that game once. There are 3 of them, Lily. Never seen them. Hold on, is there not? I am pretty sure at least one of them is like reused in multiple quest lines, if I remember right. It's like you gotta get an Elder Scroll to go defeat Alduin or whatever, and then you also need an Elder Scroll for the Dawnguard storyline. And then there's also one for like one of the Daedric quests, the Hermes Mora one, if I remember right. And I'm pretty sure like one of them's used twice. Can't you mind? For a game I've played so much, I should really know. But you know, I'm too busy modding the game, not actually playing the game. You know what it is. Oh, he's unaffected. Cheeky bastard.
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! Go, go, go! Enemies everywhere! That's no good. You slap some immunity back on, buddy, pal.
Lost shield.
Shields up. Shields up! Why am I not shooting? My least favorite part of combat in this game is when it devolves into characters running around. Like, the cover shooting just falls apart and it just becomes a fucking melee, you know? Come on, slap him. Slap him on his ass. For fuck's sake. Especially when this happens, I'm gonna die, haven't I? I'm dead. Nope. Because I can only take 2 shots. The first one took out my shield and half my health.
Lost shields!
Second crime lord defeated. That's both of them. No bout. Helena Blake will be overjoyed. Let's go hand it in then. Sorry I'm late. I was playing Gutter. How's that going? After all the hassle you had trying to purchase the game. The main storyline needs the main scroll. 3 of them, including the main scroll, are used in Dawnguard, and if there's one used by the Dragonborn or the Hermes Mora quest line, I can't be sure. Yeah. Something like that. No. How do I get myself some of that sweet immunity? So I don't have to face consequences for my actions. Fitness, the one thing I haven't started upgrading yet. Well, no time like the present. As for you, my reptilian friend, get yourself some heavy armor. Get yourself a bit of throw. Oh, shotguns, of course. Krogan and shotguns go together like Americans and something negative. No politics. I thought there was one for the Dragonborn quest, but I haven't played it in forever. You might be thinking of the Hermes Mora quest that is not a part of the Dragonborn DLC. Oh no, sorry, Dragonborn quest is... Fuck, it gets confusing. Dragonborn quest is in the DLC called Dragonborn, or the main storyline about being the Dragonborn. One or the other. Who fucking knows? Who's even actually played Skyrim? Nobody. We all talk about it, but nobody's actually played the thing. DLC. Yeah, I don't think so. You might be thinking of the one that is used in the non-DLC Hermes Mora quest. But could be wrong. I think what's in the DLC is all of the black books. Those are like the things you're trying to collect. Anyway, we're not going to be exploring this planet anymore. Let's get the fuck out of here. You think Rex would like being tickled on his big jowl like a cat does on their chin? I would take the risk. We are taking the risk right now. Let's go see him. We need the old companion chat. Every stream. Bethesda should do a remaster of Daggerfall next. I would be fine with that because I can't play Daggerfall. It's a bit too archaic for me. I've tried. Maybe we should play. Maybe we should try it on stream and have a horrible time, and then get demonetized and kicked off of YouTube because there are boobies. Alright, let's talk to the racist.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Oh no.
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
That's the only time anyone has ever called
We've always
Karth
been
cute.
Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Yes, charming. Yes. I'm torn between being a dick because it's Ashley versus trying to get in her pants and then breaking up with her because it's Ashley. Basically, it's like it's shoehorn theory. Either way, we're being mean to Ashley. Ashley deserves the mole of life. Sure.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
I don't know why I'm so mean.
These were tense between Sarah and me.
Not usually.
Then we bonded.
I'm just indulging.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad
Better
always
trying to get in her
said
pants than
space.
leaving her to be nuked. Oh no, we're keeping Ashley around this run.
He'd say space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
Because she's much more hateable.
Cannot rest from travel. I
Like, would you rather have a hateable presence or a non-presence that is
greatly,
Caden,
have
you know?
suffered greatly, both with those that loved me.
Oh, she's reading poetry.
For all
Yes,
those
yes.
roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known.
Is the rest of your life story this dull?
Not everyone can bust up a slaver ring on their first tour, Commander. Some of us just live ordinary lives. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching
Cress.
though.
Cress. From the afterlife? What are you talking about?
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Yeah, just keep it to yourself.
You start preaching in the CIC, we'll have a problem.
Commander, I'm not some kind of zealot. I believe in God. What everyone else believes is their business. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
I'm not some kind of religious fanatic, just a racist fanatic.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story.
Militant
They're long not
atheist
talking.
shepherd.
They're
Shush.
family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing.
Don't be
Good-natured
mean.
or otherwise.
Aw, no fun, Skipper. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Goodbye, goodbye. You weren't nearly racist enough in that conversation to be interesting. Hey, Rex. How about a tickle on the chin? Now, we were talking about this last stream. About how big Krogan were. Not like that. So, obviously just wanted to kind of point out... This is what I mean. Like, eye-to-eye contact. They're actually short kings. But they got that big ol' fucking hump on their back. That's where all the height is.
So, we've got Sarah.
That's fucking
on the
weird,
run.
Ashley. She's a bit.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
You know Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men.
Thank you, Lily.
too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
I always assumed Turians and Krogan were supposed to be taller, but gain limitations.
Once.
Probably
We've been
the
raiding
case.
ships
Yeah.
in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on
Jesus
board
Christ,
checking
HD.
bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching.
Respectable numbers.
A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Sorry, I just saw that comment, Lily. I don't care which human religion you follow. I respect people of all human faiths. That sounds like an Ashley quote. I'm not reading that aloud, HD.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Alrighty then.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
After that cheery little chat. Yeah. I suppose I think Rex is the only character we really need to make sure that we are talking to regularly. Everyone else,
Commander,
you know,
how are you?
you want to, but it's not quite as important.
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was
Do Quarian next.
I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing
Solarian,
his picture on
249,
videos
boo.
after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone.
It's a bit low. That's a bit low, Phil.
He says.
We could do better.
Too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
He talked Garrus out of becoming a Spectre.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father...
Lower than I would have thought.
He despises the Spectres. He
Alright,
hates
that's
the
enough.
idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Spoken like a true C-Sec officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner,
Yeah,
Garrus.
fuck that red
We'll
tape.
beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander. Commander, good to see you.
We're going to definitely be doing the Garrus side quest, though. Oh no, the saddest one. Volus 26. I'm at a loss on all these numbers, which I put down to me being old and lame. No, you're just kind of a normal. You're one of them normals. You're alright. You're not nearly gooder enough. You get Garrus' side mission from chatting with him, don't you? And Tally. I can't remember. I've enjoyed chatting and everything. Yeah. You just have to make sure and regularly check in, and then piece by piece they will talk more about their past and stuff. And sooner or later, a quest line will appear. Have I been given a rendezvous point? Horsehead Nebula. Fortuna system. To claim my reward. Ben Quadranero, shut the fuck up. Orse Ed. You see, it's called that because it sort of looks like a horse's head. Astronomy me. Wonderful. Get that Turian insignia. It's always the last planet you check. After all this time, I think it's obvious I'm far from normal. That's fine. Welcome home. Yeah, by the way, there's no way we're not finishing the Feros quest tonight. No fucking way in hell. Considering we haven't even started it yet. But that's fine. It's kind of in two parts anyway. First part is dealing with the Geth. Second part is spoilers. I wonder which porn requires the most blue paint, Mass Effect or Avatar. Actually, no, I don't want to imagine that. That's a slippery slope into places hard to get out of. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna let that one lie. Hello, Quilliam. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Now. Maybe I'm just paranoid. But the cat has places to be. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but this looks like prime space worm territory. Every time you just find a big flat section on a map, you know? I think we're good. I think we're good.
On my way.
What is this? Ancient debris. Fucking Turian insignia. We're not doing this. We're not doing a completionist run on stream. It's far too tedious. Now that the porn part of the conversation is over, we can focus on what really matters. How's the cat been? Cat's been fine. Threw up another hairball, but we're all good. There's definitely a Thresher Maw on this planet. My senses are tingling. I mean, I'll believe you, but I will also say that so many planets just have the exact same vibe and look that you could probably pretty easily get that feeling on half of them.
Hello again, Commander.
She's just standing there.
I owe you a debt.
She's been standing behind that door for like a day and a half.
With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Now, do we take her in as well?
Those men deserve to die. Now, are we going to have a problem?
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technology.
What did I miss? Not too much. We're just wrapping up this
no slave taking for the
side quest, taking down the
Those days are
syndicate
over.
members. Oh, now. Okay, weirdly enough. So the Paragon option is the one that ends in violence. The Renegade is, you know, alright then, and you walk away. But we have the option. We can threaten her.
I'm giving you one chance to live through this. Shut this gang down.
I cannot believe you place such a high priority on stopping such petty, victimless crimes. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
No. Okay, fine.
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again.
Only because I like it when she shows up in the future game and you're just like, hey, Grandma.
I'm not so foolish as to break my word to
Crime Grandma.
Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents.
Fire Giant. Elden Ring. No! Women jump scare. Does Kitty get wet food? No, it's all dry. Except for her treat sticks. You know, the little bars of ground up pasted bird. So y'all just like stand around all day? Is that what you do? Loot the things, loot the things. Illegal gambling equipment. Shit, we really need to be traveling with more technical expertise people for these hacking. All these decryption and electronic skills. Don't forget the occasional lick of chicken. Yeah, you were on call last night for that. I'm frying up some chicken for my dinner, and as soon as the chicken comes out the freezer, Cat is at my feet going, meow. You won't eat it anyway. I'll give you some, and you'll just lick it twice and then walk away. Meow. Fine, here you go. Treats with pumpkin can help with hairballs. Huh. I'm reading The Art of War while you play Mass Effect. What a weeb. I don't know. Fair enough. What you forget is the first rule of cat is cat. Sure. Right, let's get on with the actual main fucking quest now. Wrong button. I always do that. No matter how many times I've played this game, when I try to exit a planet to, like, zoom out, I just leave the galaxy map entirely. Right, to Feros. The Heracles system, the Theseus system. Sun Tzu is my wife. Good choice. How many numbers for Sun Tzu?
Urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
How come every time there's a problem, you end up running to me?
You're a Spectre, Shepard. And this isn't some run-of-the-mill mission. There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology via simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal.
Definitely not self-aware.
Virtual intelligence.
That's never going to come back in future games.
Success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds.
The VI that becomes ED.
We need you to fight.
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah.
And manually disable.
I suppose for those who know, since we're not actually going to find this out until like the last 2 hours of the last game, but you do find out eventually that this VI system on the moon eventually becomes the basis for ED's artificial intelligence, and she reflects on her memories, sort of, with quotation marks, of this time. She's just lost and confused and doesn't know what's going on.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facilities, weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
I mean, we give her like extra supplement-y type things just to help with the extra digestion. But she is a long-haired cat, so it's kind of unavoidable. It's just sort of something you have to manage with the minute. I remember for one Halloween, when I was a kid, we fed our cat a small chunk of pumpkin, and the hairballs slowed down. I will pass this on to Uni. I might give this a go. Saying that, she's such a fucking picky cat, with such a picky stomach, that for all we know, she might just not eat it. Or it'll come out the other end far worse. Right, the Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on on Feros to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket two-thirds of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumbled debris dozens of meters deep. There are indications that Feros was a much colder world in the past. Feros has 2 large moons. Not really relevant. Population 300. Colony founded 2178. Right. So once kind of a city planet of the Protheans, now a crumbling ruin with a wee corporate colony on it. Don't shave the cat. Was I the only one who didn't know ED would become a crew member in Mass Effect 3? I was totally blindsided for spoilers, but yeah. I mean, I didn't know it was going to happen, and I'm glad I didn't, because I got to say, one of my most memorable experiences with this series almost is that bit in the second game where the collectors do their thing, and I genuinely didn't know whether to trust ED or not. You know, this game has a precedent for not. Right. Let's... I don't know why. I lean on Liara so heavy for combat, because, as I've said several times now, biotics...
Equalizing interior pressure with
damn
exterior
good.
atmosphere.
But we also do need
Logged.
decryption
The
and
commanding
electronics
officer
expert.
is ashore.
That's
Exo
what
Presley
Tilly's there
has
for.
the deck.
Be sure to feed your cat whey protein, kids. Absolutely do not do this. Is this another dead animal story, Phil?
Saw your ship.
Not another one.
Speak with you immediately.
I've got business of my own to tend to.
The Geth wait for no one. They're preparing another attack. Please, up the stairs.
The Geth wait for no one. Was that a Star Trek reference? Was that a Captain Kirk speech pattern reference? You know what I need on the soundboard? I need that Oblivion voice line of the drunk guy in Shaden Hall singing about cliff racers. Flying in the sky so high. Every time I lift or I biotic an enemy. There we go. Case in point. Get up there. Fucking, the temptation to lob a grenade into that mass wasn't necessary. Just fun. Stop the shields. Just pacing my shot so I don't overheat the gun. Swish. It's just me, or was the lighting down there not very good? A bit grey. You know what, before they even start with their annoying jumping. Le butt.
Head to the
Oh.
tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
We done here? Hello?
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Some survivors. Who's in charge here?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Short booking. I can only speak to US opinion, but I found found lots of different pumpkin chicken / fish options. or mixing some dry pumpkin into a treat or wet food. Because we only feed our dry food, mixing stuff in is a bit awkward. We have a lot like dust sachets for medicine.
Marsilia. Sorry, Commander.
You kind of just have
Everyone's
to pour
on
it over.
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower.
But then she sees it and she doesn't want to eat.
The heart of the colony.
I'm going to be drawing now, but I'm still... What are you drawing? Can't see shit. I think that I am using the wrong... Ooh, upgrade. Ooh, even better upgrade. Ah! Nice. Yeah, I want to slap on anti-synth rounds, probably. If I have. 30% damage against synthetics? Sure. Oh, it's the semi-auto rifle. That's right. Still, that's punchy. Sorry, every now and again, whenever my thumb touches the the touchpad, it throws my aim off. What you saying? I gotta say, the Legendary Edition really did make Feros better. I found I finally got a feel for what the place was meant to be, other than a building site in Wales. You know what? I was thinking the same bloody thing with respect to this. You know, the kind of NASA reflective sheet type thing. Like on the console version, on the PS3 version that I played before, didn't get that at all from that. It was just like gross, grey, crinkly wall. The whole place just seemed to be concrete, you know? Building site in Wales, I get that. It's never been... It's a fine quest. I like how it's just like a raw fucking fight Geth quest line. For most of it. But it's never been my favourite location, Feros. It's why I tend to do it first, just to kind of get it out of the way. On the flip side, I think Neveria is a much cooler location. At least until it just becomes hallways. But the quest is a bit more tedious. And then my favourite quest in the game is Vermeer, both for content and location. That the Scarif tropical beach kind of setting is an absolute banger. Speaking of Scarif, has anybody? I talk too fast for my own good. Has anybody been watching Andor Season 2?
Update Fiden and get a vehicle safely out of the Normandy. The Geth base is our
Been
next
good so far, and I'm looking forward. The fact that it's the last season means that as soon as it's done, it gives me an excuse to watch Rogue One again. As it goes right back into that. Neveria is so much running back and forth. I love the quest, but Jesus, yeah. I mean, I've played the game that many times. You can kind of understand. It's like, alright, here we go again. Quick check. Have we found any new armors? Liara, you have your default armor at the moment. Let's fix that. That's not armor. What do we want? What do we want? Tech and biotic protection. Oh, no. Ugh! You look like Ashley. Instant turn off. Are these the same? Oh, they're just the fucking same, but whatever. give you a pistol. I think that's your main weapon. Talizora Naraya, you can have a neat new shotgun. There you go. Ooh, incendiary rounds. Oh no, negative accuracy on my shotgun. I can live with this. Sure, just slap the damage up on that. What is my sniper doing? That is a question. Shield bypass. I'm sure the accuracy might not even be affected, to be honest, in this version of the game. I mean, let's do a quick target practice. We're aiming for this brick. So, pro tip: when you're choosing when you're choosing mods, anything that has a accuracy debuff, put that on your sniper, because it doesn't fucking matter anymore in the Legendary Edition version of the game, because snipers no longer have the "whoa, no, I'm breathing and moving all over the place" sway. So, and there you go. Feros feels a bit disconnected from the rest of the story, right? I guess it sets up the notion of indoctrination, but it could almost be a bottle episode. What would I say? What would I say? I guess of the main missions, it's probably the least connected, because you could, like, tell you what, if we were making a Mass Effect movie, Feros would be that planet I would cut. You know? You could cut this planet for time, and you could put the reveal, you know, the cipher. We gotta get the cipher to find the Wayfinder, to find the dagger, to find the Death Star, to find the conduit. You know what I mean? That could just be condensed in with what Benezia tells you in Neveria, right? It's like you're finding these different little pieces of the puzzle, but to be honest, 2 of those pieces are duplicates. You know, they both serve the same purpose. Understanding the vision in your head more clearly.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Well, go fuck yourself then.
Goodbye.
Commander.
I'm not done here yet, am I? I need to completely clear out the Geth before we return. Do we? Or no? No, we don't. Or do we? I actually... Fuck, why am I forgetting?
The tower's secure.
No,
thanks to you, Commander.
I'm interested in what Saren sent the Geth to find. Nothing more.
If it's Geth you're looking for, you've come to the right place.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Oh, bloody hell. Sorry. A few comments missed. Would you believe me if I said an anime girl Australopithecus? I would believe you. Remasters that touch up the original are way better than ground-up remakes. Yeah. Case by case, but often, yes. You know, I've never seen Mass Effect gameplay before. This wasn't what I was expecting, to be honest. What were you expecting? Obviously, all the games are different. The first one being the most different from the sequels, who are a bit more homogenous.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after.
Don't be snide with me.
They attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Every Geth I kill brings me one step closer to Saren.
God, you're bloodthirsty.
Then maybe I can get this colony
Synth blood,
operational.
but still. What do you need?
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere.
Geth in the basement. This is what I was thinking about. I couldn't remember if you had to come back and report to this guy first, or you just have to go kill them before you can proceed.
Further attacks.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
But that's the gist. And we've got a few little objectives to do. Checking in with all the people. Part of me wants to wait until all of Andor is out, but I also don't want to have fat spoilers jammed down my throat. Well, the thing is, Phil, they're releasing 3 episodes per week. Each episode is 50 minutes, more or less, so you're basically getting a movie a week. So, I feel like that's more than enough to tide yourself over. Every Wednesday night, I come home from work and I'm like, hey, Andor night, and I sit there all evening and I watch 3 episodes. And that's fine. And then the rest of my week's taken up by, like, watching all the Star Wars Explained and Eckhart's Ladder videos talking about it. You know what I mean? And then before you know it, it's another Wednesday. I mean, by all means, you can wait until it's all done, but you're going to have, like, fucking 10 hours of stuff to watch. So...
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
I love a good snarky young woman, nice old man duo. Is she snarky or just kind of a bitch?
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control.
I'm just gonna skip through some
luck.
of these. Basically, oh no, I'm the plumber. Please turn the plumbing back on.
Colony needs water to grow.
I'm the electrician. Please turn the power. I need to find a new battery. You know, it's just.
Nice work with. I still need.
If I find anything,
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm just collecting the quests before I leave. I think that's the 3 of them, right? It's food, water, power. This lady doesn't have anything to say, do they?
I'm not the best shot, but I'll do what I can.
No. Bum 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 bum. Do you remember when there was talk of a Mass Effect movie and then a Mass Effect TV show, and then neither of them happened? I remember. Righty. Is this the way? Tis. Okay. I changed weapon from sniper back to sniper again. Thank you, Shepard. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I was trying not to say it, but it was what was in my head. Oh, she's dead. I like this gun. Do you see how powerful it is?
I think we're done here.
Just tears through him. Very slow fire rate, obviously. But it's good. Still wishing for a Legend of Zelda movie or show. Oh no, that's going to be a monkey's paw wish. You're going to get it, and it's going to be entirely AI generated. Sorry, I say that because I've seen, like, oh, here's real genuine footage of the new Legend of Zelda game, and it's just AI generated like monstrosity. F-I'd Breath of the Wild. Someone's just gone like Breath of the Wild, photorealism.
Perimeter clear.
Jack Black.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Yes, yes.
The system has not yet activated. I do not believe we are finished yet. We should look for another valve.
King Harkinian will be played by Jack Black. Put me out of my fucking misery. Tom Holland as Link. Zendaya as Princess Zelda. Jack Black as King Harkinian. The Rock as Ganondorf. Every movie from now until we're all dead. You know Harkinian ain't canon. Shut up! I'm not listening. There's only one canon Zelda game, and by one I mean two. The two CDI ones. Chris Pratt as Morshu. Morshu isn't canon. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Stop lying to me! I hate to say, like, the most interaction I've had with the Zelda franchise has been the YouTube poops and the CDI games. Like, I do own Breath of the Wild, and I've played maybe like 2 hours of it, but I've watched far more than 2 hours of YouTube poops. So I'm sorry to say, it's no contest. Jason Momoa as Prince Sid. I don't know who that is because they're not in the CDI games, I'm afraid. However, I'm going to just guess, based on nominative determinism, that he is the sexy shark man that people make the porn of. He just has a very shark-looking and sounding name. He is! Woo! I don't know why I'm happy with myself for knowing that.
Don't want to go down there.
What are you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't. No!
Man speaks in riddles, and then dies of ligma.
That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for. Looking to get rid of.
Stop speaking in riddles.
Trying to get to the... Dying!
This man has problems.
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Kill him? Sure, why not?
Maybe I should just put him out of his misery.
I've thought about that several times. I'd rather die fighting.
I could help you if you told me what you're fighting.
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, time's up. Company's coming. Ask Fidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Look out!
Still alive?
I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
Alrighty. There's something afoul with this colony. Geth plus bullets equals Gethant. Sure. What's the cat doing? Oh, they're just eating. That's fine. I just heard crunch, well, not crunch, like the sound of them trying to get into a cupboard, it sort of sounded like, but it was just them crunching food. Get the snipers before they one-shot me. Where's the drones? Where's the drones? Ah. Righty, and I do believe we're going to be up against some Krogan in the next room. So, you gals, where are you? Where are you?
To me.
Ladies. Okay, I distinctly remember this being like a known bug for this particular area. They get stuck somewhere. Where are they?
Regroup.
Right, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to load game and hope that they spawn next to me. Because I have no idea where they are. Probably stuck with the crazy man again. That's a hell of a gun. It is a good gun. That's what I've been saying. Like, reminder, I'm playing on a high difficulty. These things are pretty bullet spongy. There we go. But because I've got a decent mod on it, and it's just a pretty powerful gun. Right, get through the door without getting stuck. Cool. Tally. Maybe you should swap. Liara, Tally. Get your shotgun. And wait there. Wait for my signal. The signal's when I come running back up the tunnel screaming. Uh-oh. And I'm running screaming! Ah! 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 Okay, shotgun. Because this is my anti-Krogan weapon. There's still 2 left. Oh, nope. They're coming. Let's get a sabotage. Blech. This can often be just a hallway of death. So that's why I'm kind of being extra cautious here. If you get all 3 of them charging you at once, you're just dead. You're just fucking dead. Whew. Excuse me, Fidan. Ian wanted me to ask you about the... Any clue what that means? Yeah, he needed to be a bit more specific, didn't he? There we go. Right, we are heading back to the colony now. So hold on, we got the food because we killed the Varan. The Alpha Varan who was making hunting unsafe. He's dead now. Picked up a replacement battery out of a crashed truck. And I think we have opened all the... This is the one that always gets me. Have we opened up all the water? We have. 3 out of 3 valves. Now we just got to make sure there's actually colonists left alive at the end of this quest to make use of all this infrastructure we've given them. Right. So how's everyone else's Mondays doing? I told you mine. Non-existent, basically. Well, I can't say that. I went for a nice walk. Nice walk up a hill, got some fresh air, got some sun. It was disgusting. I just wanted to stay home and play Skyrim. Hold on, do I need to hand them in individually? I think I do. Oh, hold on, there's one other thing I forgot to do. Possibly?
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything.
I'm pretty sure that is...
It'll be fine.
Ambassador Udina's voice.
I have to go.
Like his normal voice, maybe.
Please do what you can.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know... I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
What's wrong with you?
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
Alright, I thought there was more to that conversation. I think it's just more foreshadowing at the weird brain thing happening in this colony. This psychic nonsense. While decrypting these logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears they may have been dropped off somewhere in the Amazon system. Okay. A trifling issue, but I guess we will take a tangent from saving the galaxy to go investigate.
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Fork over the reward so I can get back to more important things?
Of course.
Jeff Bezos'
I
planet?
don't want to delay you any more than I already have.
Well, I believe it's actually a cluster, not a planet.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up.
Janky, lively, talking, sleeping lady. It was a bit of a strange conversation.
It's all yours.
The way she just kind of like has a conversation lying horizontal. Doesn't even try to look up.
The water started running not long ago. Now we just need to deal with the Geth. Here, a few credits.
Yes,
for your
yes.
trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
Stop giving me all these Paragon points just for doing quests. It's like the Fallout 3 problem all over again. I want to be an evil bastard.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Feros.
Of course, Commander.
Oh, let's ask about the crazy man in the tunnel.
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack. We tried to help him, but he wouldn't listen to us. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something to help him?
I wish it was that simple.
My curtains.
Ian was a good man I'd like to have with us.
You little creature.
Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
Alright then.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
More Paragon points. We were doing something, weren't we? We were trying to get our fitness up. There we go. Get some immunity. Diplomatic immunity. I have a permit, officer. I can do what I want. You're a nice bastard. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. I mean, when I do normal runs, I'm never full Paragon. I'm always like 80-20, 90-10 at a push. So I feel like it's only fair to do it the other way around. You know, you can't just be a constant prick to everyone all the time. Otherwise, how would you possibly end up with friends in this game?
I don't know how much more I can take.
It's actually something, it's going back to Dragon Age 2, it's something that I feel that game did quite well. The friendship rivalry system, right? Like, it wasn't just a case of having a bunch of sycophantic friends who followed you around that you could treat like crap, and they would still, like, inexplicably hang out with you. You kind of developed a different sort of relationship with them, didn't you? A rivalry rather than a, you know, buddy-buddiness. But in a lot of games, these kind of games, you have these people who, like, it doesn't matter how much of a prick you are, they just stick with you. And the only way they ever, like, leave you or you get rid of them is, like, during specific moments. Like, oh, here's a quest where you can, like, sacrifice them to a demon or something, you know what I mean? Or to a nuclear bomb. In the case of some games we're playing. You get me, though? I just think it would be nice if there was a way of making clearer that you were not a very nice guy, but you had like more of a begrudging respect from people like Rex or Garrus or that, rather than like they still treat you as like, hey, he's my friend, he's a great guy, hey, he killed a bunch of children on that planet one time and I was there and I watched, hey, let's go for drinks together.
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
We're missing something. I'm sure there's a tunnel? Is this the one I was thinking of? Yeah. So yeah, didn't really actually have a look over the barrier there to get a good scenic view of the planet. I'm pretty sure in Legendary Edition they added a little bit of a Mexico piss filter to the planet. A bit hazy sunset orange. I'm pretty sure originally it was just kind of like blue-grey. It's nice. It looks good. There's probably a mod to get rid of it. Yeah, the filter, I mean. Where are you? Where are you? You idiot. You fool. You rube. There was a window behind you. It was one big collage of grey before. I read that as collapse of grey because, yeah, it's just a bunch of collapsing buildings. Yeah, not very nice. I've never seen this tunnel before. No. It's a secret tunnel with, I'm pretty sure, I got a half-decent medical interface, was it? There we go, health regeneration. That's always... That and shields are like the only fucking mods I end up using. %, 30%. What do we got here? That on. Let's go. Actually, if it's alright, I'm gonna just quickly run for a drink for me. What? If you're wondering why I bothered to disable my webcam, when I never usually, for once I just felt like not breaking the illusion of being a professional streamer and showing you all my pajamas that I'm wearing. Waist down. You know, I went out the effort of changing my pajama top to an actual hoodie, so, you know.
We must be close.
Why ruin it?
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
Hold on. There's some more survivors down here.
That's
Hello?
close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
What do you want?
I suggest you put that weapon down unless you're ready to use it.
Don't worry about him. He only cares about the company.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving despite everything the Geth have done to them.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
Just tell me where I can find them.
You see? They're not here to save us. We should just wait for company support before we...
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the skyway.
Sorry, it was a strange
Headquarters are private property, soldier.
line.
Remove the Geth and nothing else.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go...
I like Liara in the background, just like...
She's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We
What was that?
Proper accounting of our casualties.
Leroy or something? What was the old school like guy with the nose over the wall graffiti? It's just Liara right now.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us live closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no
No.
vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
Bunch of corporate suits. This guy's a
I was
quest.
hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Everybody want...
I need... All right. Just remember, there's money to be made if you want it.
I might have skipped too fast
I was
there.
hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me.
Everybody...
I need to retrieve some data.
What is it?
All you need to do is find my console at Exo.
I'll look around.
I'm skipping because it's basically, hey, I left my company USB in my office. Could you pick it up for me? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. That's it. Just some more padding quests. Nice, onwards.
Package is secure. We're leaving now.
Oh, another tunnel. I wonder what they were shooting at. Is that it? Okay.
Wait! Shut down the comm! We've got incoming Geth! Damn it! Shut down the comm!
You know what? I think the change in lighting has made Feros seem more like a Denis Villeneuve movie, very Blade Runner 2049. Yeah, I get that. What a very orange film that was. But very pretty. I think I was just surprised by how much I liked Blade Runner 2049. I think that's kind of what stands out most for me as a movie. Like, actually, I don't know if I told, like, the story of me watching it. I was in China at the time, visiting my my in-laws, and they have in their main room. Sorry, Chinese houses tend to be a bit different from, like, Western style buildings. They've just got, like, one big central room, which is like the everything room. Eating, hanging out, and then it's all like bedrooms and bathrooms are kind of all adjacent to that. So in their main big room, they've got a projector screen, you know, kind of like a private cinema. Dad's a little bit techie, so he likes that sort of thing. So one night, we're just watching movies, we're just going through, you know, whatever they have on, you know, Chinese Netflix. And so we put this movie on, and so it's middle of the night, it's just me and Uni. In fact, by this point, she's gone to bed. I'm thinking about going like, alright, I'll come join you in a bit. I just want to watch a little bit more of this film. And for the next, like, hour, I am standing, like, getting ready to go to bed, but just kind of like this. Also, here's my pajamas. Just standing, watching this movie on this big-ass fucking screen in front of me. And I'm just enraptured by it, because it was so fucking pretty. I don't think I sat down until the end of the movie. I was very surprised the first time I saw 2049 because I wasn't the biggest fan of Blade Runner, and it became one of my favourite movies ever straight away. Well, I don't know if I would necessarily say favourite movie ever, but besides that, same. Because I really didn't care that much for the original Blade Runner. As I've said before on stream. Which I think is why I didn't really know how much I was going to like 2049. I need to see the Dune movies again as well.
The Geth have moved in rather quickly.
Actually, I didn't mention
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
I bought Dune Messiah the other day. I needed to fill the Amazon requirement for free postage and packet for free shipping, and I'm like, I don't even need anything. What can I buy? Books, I guess. So I got Dune Messiah. I'm surprised by how short it is, considering the meaty fucking tome that the original was. So I'll probably read through that at some point. Before the movie releases. Assuming that's still happening. I think it is. The original Blade Runner film, I feel like I need to rewatch because I wasn't vibing with it much. Yeah, same. I really do feel like I need to give it a second try. Don't know, maybe it just wasn't really what I was expecting. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, and that scene, the fucking tears in the rain scene at the end, despite only having seen the movie once 10 years ago, I still remember vividly. That's a good sign. But, like, besides that, I don't remember much about the movie. I think I've said this before. I feel like it kind of was done a bit of a disservice by the fact that it was so foundational for a lot of things in the genre that it has, to a new viewer, it's a bit like passé. It's a bit like, oh, we have like synthetic humans who are like mistreated by society. Okay, yeah, we've seen this story like 25,000 times by this point. Like, alright, what do you do with it? We make some really good, well-acted scenes of sitting around in pretty sets. And we talk about it. Okay, cool. I don't know. Again, I need to give that movie a rewatch. It's been so long. I'm kind of doing it a disservice even describing it. 2049 made me like the first film a whole lot more too.
A one-way trip down, Commander Shepard.
Dune Messiah was written more as an addendum to say, no, Paul is the bad guy here. Yeah, I've heard that as well. I'm pretty sure there's a line in the movie where it's like, I am literally Hitler. The book, I mean.
I'm so sorry.
Don't clip that.
I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
Who are you, and what are you doing in here?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
I still find, again, something about the Feros part of the game that just doesn't vibe with me. It's how this is supposed to be like a corporate headquarters, and yet it is a wet, damp, crumbling ruin with like the occasional little bit of like, here's a terminal plastered to a wall somewhere. Like, have some fucking infrastructure. The place was set up in 2179, I believe we read. When does this game take place again? I actually don't remember. Setting, or let's just say timeline. It's usually the fastest. Whenever you're trying to search like video game year, it gives you the release year. You have to fucking dig for it. Let's just go timeline and then see when game 1 begins. Whee! God, there's too much stuff in the timeline. 2183. So it's been like 5 years. It's been 5 years, guys. Come on, you're an intergalactic corporation. You can put a bit of fucking money in.
I'll fight my way through the Geth soon enough.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
To the what?
I'm here for the Geth. If you know something, tell me.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. ExoGenny was studying it.
I need more information. I need to know why the Geth are after this Thorian.
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the
All
Geth
right,
ship is
Shep.
powering it.
Any more bright ideas?
Everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about the Thorian. I don't know if you agree, Steve, but the end of Dune Part 2 has the vibe I think Episode 2 of the prequels should have had. Padme and Anakin on opposite sides, the hunt of the Jedi starting, he's Vader, etc. I have thought this before. I remember thinking this years ago. Like, how much better the prequels would have been if they just, like, skipped Episode 1 and just did, like, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith as the first 2 movies. Maybe. But who am I to question the wisdom of the Lucas?
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years, even.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
George Lucas. Yeah, and why are there fucking lizard dogs everywhere? How did they get in here? Should I heal my companions? No.
Regroup!
Am I out of touch? No. It's the children who were wrong.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files!
Good as new.
No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Uh-oh. Oh, dodge. Oh, shite. Shields up. Oh shit. It's too heavy for my biotic to lift him. Well, he thinks he's in cover. Little does he know I'm chipping away at his shoulder plate. Immunity. Here we go. Become dust.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
That Krogan is acting like how I am with my internet. Yeah, same. If not work, bang with rock.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
What did you tell him?
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
Zoo's Hope, you say?
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Dun dun dun. So this mystery plant creature that the corporation is studying is located right underneath where the little civilian colony is.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
I wonder if this has any connection to the weird brain things that are happening to the people
Through
there.
dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
You alien bastards.
Exogeny knew all along what would happen to those people.
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That explains their strange behavior.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
You barely
We must find a way around the field. We must get back to Zoo's Hope.
VI, tell me about the field surrounding the facility.
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
Oakley dokley. Quick save just in case. Now we're going to need to go soonish, but hopefully we can finish the, like I said, the Geth portion of the quest. And then we'll carry on with the Thorian stuff next time. There we go. Don't know why there was an invisible wall there. Maybe the game needed a second to finish loading. And we've gone the wrong way anyway, so... So, what are they doing? Oh! We disrupted their prayers.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
Indelicate perhaps, but very efficient. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
What's this?
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
What was that? They were looking for their lost contact lenses, yeah. Sorry, their lost contact lens. Singular, you know. Lamp. Oh, hello! Oh, I hate that sound. It's the sound of jumpy cunts. People there first before they can get away.
On me.
Deploying.
Actually, I know there is a room full of Krogan coming up, and as I've said before, they are hit or miss, whether you just get bum rushed and killed instantly, so... Hi there. Shit, there's another one. Liara? Throw his ass. There we go. Clothesline him. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, they basically one-shot you if they get within melee range. That is why I'm being so cautious with them.
Perimeter secured.
Oh, this is the guy's missing USB. Fucking goddamn piece of shit minigame. Fucking hate it. Stupid. Maybe they were waiting for R2-D2 to make a booty call. What? Nonsense. Up, down, up. Eh. Where the fuck am I going? God, some of these like tunnels are kind of fucking hard to see. This just looked like a dead end to me at first. Couldn't see that there was actually a corner there. That happens a lot. Okay, come on. We all good? More or less. This or the Oblivion lockpick system? What would you rather do? Oh, I didn't read that. Well, I'm curious what it was, actually. Oh, you found a confidential transmission while on Feros. It's unclear exactly what's going on, but it appears Exogeny sent some kind of sample to a research facility on Nodacrux. Now I think I know what quest line this
Same as before. We don't have
leads
the
into,
ordnance
so
to
we'll
blow
actually
this
do
claw.
that.
Let's keep looking.
I'd rather shit bed. I love that pointless little music stinger. It gets me every time. It's just that one Geth guy's personal theme tune. You never hear it again, you know? Ah. Damn, I'm good.
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
It is an asset we lacked at the other claws. Dislodge even one claw and that ship will fall.
Right. Little puzzle this. You find a repair ticket attached to the console. The damn door to the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower and the safety shut off. Blah, blah, blah. We need to get it between those two little arrows in the bottom right. So, 13. And then that's going to be too much. That's too much. So let's do 11. There we go. Right in the middle. You want the pressure to be high, but not too high for the emergency release valve to kick in. Easy peasy. That theme tune should have belonged to Marauder Shields as he approaches on a on a space hopper.
Will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature.
Soundboard.
I
That's
hope
going
that
on the
ship
soundboard.
was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
What's up?
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Keep those colonists away from the Normandy. Gun them down if you have.
Sheesh.
Will do, Commander.
Killing civilians.
Warning shots. That should send them running.
We're leaving. But let's rid this place of those damn synthetics before we go.
Oh, there's more. I'm just gonna... private log of Dr. Gamorole. I don't trust this Cerberus group. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want these samples for, or why they wanted them delivered to the Mantano system. My records show nothing of interest there. Cerberus, eh? Savage. Fucking hate that one. righty. Anything else? Oh, there's always more. There's always more. Hey, level up. Cool. I suppose we'll just end it there while I'm not in combat. Yeah. Sorry for a shorter stream. This tends to always happen on Sundays. Oh, sorry, Mondays. Just because I'm always having to go pick up the damn wife. Right. In any case, hope you've enjoyed. We're getting Feros out the way at least. It's not my favourite mission, but we're almost done. That was a lot of fun. Well, I'm glad you did. We'll see you later or some other time. I don't know. I'll be around when I come back home. Probably going to play some Morrowind multiplayer with Phil if he's about. Alright, have a good rest of your evening, all. And enjoy the rest of your weeks. I'll see you for... No stream this Sunday. Sorry, it's D&D schedule was a bit up in the air. So Bioshock won't start till next Sunday. 2 weeks from now. Or a week and a half from now, whatever. Alright. Have a good one. Catch you later.